Hello, YouTube family. How's everybody today? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm reading from my Bible. I'm reading Matthew 14, 22, and 23. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there alone. Oops, excuse me. Man. Gotta read. Come on. Uh, okay. 3. Okay. Made a mistake. It was Matthew 14, 22 through 33. Okay. But the boat was already considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. During the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." Okay, now the devotion, titled "Walk by Faith, Not by Sight." Throughout his ministry, Jesus repeatedly commended people for faith and reproved others for lack of it. Faith is of great importance because it's required for salvation. It's also essential after we're saved, as we are to continue living by faith. That is, by the firm conviction of God they'll do what he has promised. This requires us to stay focused on the Lord. If we take our eyes off Jesus and start looking at circumstances, our confidence in him will begin to wobble. A good example is Peter's experience of walking on the Sea of Galilee. He started out confident, but but as soon as he looked away from Jesus and saw the wind, human reasoning took over. The apostle thought people can't walk on water, and his faith faltered. We're just like Peter when we know what God has said, but try to add our logic to his commands. Another reason we falter is that when we focus on the circumstances instead of Christ, little problems can seem huge and start to dominate our thoughts. That's why we must consider every situation in the light of our great God, who can handle anything and everything. Sometimes the problem is that we can't see God in our circumstances. He promised to take care of us, but He may provide in a way other than what we want. Or we may think the Lord couldn't possibly be in the midst of a difficult or painful situation, but He is, and He works everything for our good if we belong to Him. Are you walking by faith or relying on your senses and reasoning? Walking by sight brings anxiety and fear, but faith produces peace and confidence. Hurrah! There's something for you to read. It's Ezra 1 through 4 and Romans 8:28. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Hope it meant something to you. Please like, subscribe, and share so we can get these videos out there to the world. God bless you all. Until I see you again, thanks for being here.